Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. We are doing TMI Tuesday. It's been a hot minute since we've done this because I got to travel to TMI. Hey, TMI, they're already in the chat. Oh my goodness. I'm going to go ahead and pin TMI for my friends on TikTok. If y'all aren't following TMIgifts.com, you can find them on their website, on an app. You can find them on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, the gram, and I believe even Pinterest. So if you need any sort of source of inspiration or resupplies, craft supplies, tools, check out tmigifts.com on any one of their amazing platforms. And anytime you're shopping with them, you can use my code TC20, which gives you 20% off, even if it's already on sale, which is amazing. And I don't know if you all saw the video that I posted earlier today or if you saw TMI's video, but they just got in some new designer ribbon, 10 yards, D. Stevens. It's jeweled, limited quantities, and yes, you can use my 20% off of designer D. Stevens ribbons. So go snag them up. I already got one of each, so I can't be blamed. I cannot be blamed if they sell out, okay? I'm telling y'all, first, from me, go get them before they sell out. One is a gorgeous red and multi-jewel, and the other one is a gold and silver jewel. Oh, perfect for fourth quarter, Christmas galore. Christmas galore. Hey, Miss Mel. My code at tmigifts.com is TC20. Hey, Miss Kim. Hi, guys. Hello, hello. How are you? All right. If you guys would help me out and send this out to your friends, let them know what's going on. We are going to be teaching tonight. So this is a teaching live. That's why we don't have any music tonight. This is a kit that I got to design myself when I was at TMI Gifts. They're located in Golden, Mississippi. So let's talk about this and then we'll talk about who I am in case you're new here. But I designed this kit. I love boho. If you need a boho design, I volunteer as tribute. I love, live, breathe boho design. I'm just obsessed with it. So I thought this would be a lot of fun to do and it's a great price. You guys can purchase this kit. It comes with the ribbons. It comes with the grapevine. It comes with all the pieces I'm going to show you. And you can use my code. If you just purchase the kit by itself, you actually get free shipping. So with the code, I think that makes the kit, what does it make the kit? Oh my gosh, I think around $75. Plus you get free shipping. Only if you buy the kit by itself. If you guys are adding to your cart and you're getting multiple things, then check out separately, okay? Because the free shipping only applies to the kit on its own. All right, y'all? Let's talk about what comes in the kit. You're going to get a gorgeous oval grapevine. It's an 18-inch, but all grapevines are a little bit different. Just like all women's body shapes are a little bit different, no grapevine is exactly the same, okay, my friends? I chose 2 ribbons with this kit, a 2.5-inch, I believe it's called an argyle or an argyle plaid, very, very neutral, which means you can use the rest of this roll of ribbon for any design all year round, okay? And then this, it's almost a burlap, but it's more like a caramel, so I thought it would be perfect for fall, but also one of those that you can have on your shelf all year round, and you can use it in multiple designs. So you're going to get 2 full rolls, and you will get a lot out of this. We're just going to use a little tiny bit for the wreath tonight. Hey, Miss Carla, how are you, girl? What's up? Okay, you're going to get 1 hydrangea. It's gorgeous. It's like a taupey gray color. Hello, hello, friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Krista, girl, you're amazing. So you're going to get 1 hydrangea stem. These are the stars of the show, my friends. Okay? These are the stars of my friend. Hello, guys. These 2 separate faux pompous... Thank you, Kim. These 2 separate faux pompous plumes. Okay? And the gradient. Look at how they go from dark chocolate to a lighter mocha. They are stunning. They're beautiful. Okay? So I'm going to show you how we're going to work with those. You're then going to get 3 faux pompous stems. They're all going to be maybe just a little bit different, but they should be pretty similar in height, okay? And you can choose, okay? I'm going to show you how I'm going to design this. I always say, design with your heart, okay? If I show you how I'm going to design it, doesn't mean you have to design it the same way. Design with your heart. Do what you want to do. Are some of these items exclusive? I think This can only be purchased in the kit now. I think this can only be, oh, and this can only be purchased in the kit, but I can't, don't hold me to that. And we only have limited kits, okay? I believe there's 7 kits left. TMI may have to update me on that, okay? So you're gonna get this big, huge, blonde faux pompous stem as well. And then we're gonna mix in a little tiny bit of fall, okay? Boho is great for fall. You can also use it all year round, but check out this maple leaf that TMI has. It's a brand new product, okay? They come with acorns on them too. They're fully wired. Look at the leaves on these bad boys. They are wired, and they come in a variety of colors, some lighter, some darker, so we're gonna mix it up, okay? Yes, I love this too, Kim. I'm obsessed with this. So I put in the kit 2, okay? So if you guys are designing your own way, your own technique, and you have leftover pieces, design a matching centerpiece to go with it. Design to your heart's content. But I am going to throw this out there. If you want to make more boho designs, I also have a boho supply box on my website. You guys can get that too. You can mix and match, combine these elements, help give you a good start if you want to create more boho pieces, okay? So you guys can check that out on my website, tarnationcreations.com. I only have 4 of those left. All right, now, for anyone that may be new, if you are new in the chat, I love to say don't be shy. Say hi. We are an awesome group of people. We are an amazing community. If you are new, please let me introduce myself. My name is Lindsay. I'm the owner and designer of Tarnation Creations. I'm located in Oklahoma. I've been in business for 5 years. I make wreaths and swags, centerpieces, bridal events, realtor closing events, anything that's going to bring a little bit of joy or beauty into your life or a gift for someone else. That's what I love to do. But that's all you need to know about me tonight. Tonight is all about TMI Gifts because I am so blessed that I get to work with TMI Gifts, and if you're ever shopping with TMI Gifts and you use my code, that does help me a little bit. So if you've ever purchased from TMI Gifts using my code, I just want to say thank you very, very, very much. And, you know, keep telling us what you guys want to hear. I got a lot of people telling me they wanted a boho kit, so that's what we did. But tell me what else you guys want to see in the future, and we'll see if we can make that happen, okay? And it's not too late to order this kit. You are going to get to watch the replay on Facebook, and then after 30 days, you'll get to watch it on YouTube as well. So either way, you'll get to rewatch it, my friend. So don't worry about a thing, okay? Hey, guys, welcome in. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. First up, okay? Like I said, I'm going to keep this design fairly simple because I get a lot of people telling me they want to learn how to design boho, but they don't really know where to start or they get overwhelmed, okay? This is the best place to start, and I'm going to keep it kind of simple for you guys. Ooh, this is a thick stem. I may need to get out my big cutters for this. Okay, who all in the chat, for those of you that are wreath makers, I want to know, with a show of hands, who has the big cutters? And you know what I mean by big cutters. If you don't know what I mean by big cutters. Now, I was able to do it with my regular cutters, okay? It took a little hand strength, but I was able to do it. If you struggle with that, though, I love my bolt cutters. I tease my husband all the time for getting them for me. But I can't lie, I kind of love them, and I do get to use them quite a bit. So one for the hubbies winning out there. Or those bolt cutters says TMI. I know. All right, so I've got my stems cut already, and then we're gonna go ahead and cut a few more, just kind of getting them prepped. Ooh, I'm gonna need my bolt cutters for this one. So when it comes to boho, okay, really, in my opinion, in my personal design opinion, the secret to boho is the flow. And it kind of may make you laugh, but it's what helps me kind of keep in mind as I'm designing for boho. I am going to pull off the leaves. I don't want that green. I just really want that cream color. That's what we're looking for, okay? The cream color. All right. I'm going to pre-cut these. So you got to keep in mind, when it comes to boho, make it flow, okay? Misty says she needs to get big full cutters. Hey, Miss Brenda in Tennessee. How are you doing? Hey, Miss Ruth. Hi, guys. Thank you for all the gifts on TikTok. Y'all are amazing. Okay, so for our leaf pick, this is what I call the prep work for my design, okay? I'm going to just gently separate those. I didn't need my cutters for that. They pull apart wonderfully, which makes this a really great pick, okay? Because you're going to able to get a lot out of it and not have to, you know, break your hand doing it. Hello, friends. Hello, guys. Welcome in. If I'm not responding to comments, please forgive me. Please forgive me. It's a teaching night tonight, and we're live on 2 platforms. We are designing a kit that I got to create in person at TMI Gifts. They're located in Golden, Mississippi. So if you guys want to snag up this kit, you can get them. They are limited quantities, though. You can use my code TC20. You'll get 20% off the kit, plus free shipping. Only if you purchase the kit by itself, though, okay? So if you're doing some extra shopping, if you are getting that fancy designer ribbon, purchase that separate and use my code for that, too, okay? There we go. Oh, look at the color. I don't know if this comes... Look at the color on those leaves, you guys. They're so rich. Beautiful, okay? Miss Ruth wants to know if I'm okay after the wild weather. Yes, I'm good, but I've heard that it's moving into other parts of the United States. So for my friends that are in Kentucky, Alabama, y'all stay safe. Please stay safe. You know, we're thinking about you. I didn't even think TMI was under some warnings, so we gotta be mindful and thinking about TMI too, okay? All right, y'all ready to get started? I'm gonna take the bigger piece. And as you can see, I kind of already shaped it just a little bit, okay? Hey, Miss Elaine, hi! So if you want to do that with yours, do it. It's wired. You don't have to, okay? I am, however, going to cut this in half. And I know it may seem a little unnerving because you may lose that nice, pretty point. But this is the cool thing about faux pompous. You still get a nice, pretty point. Okay, so when you have things like this, think about cutting them in half. You'll get more supplies out of it, and you may be able to even make 2 designs out of it. So anytime I'm designing wreath kits with TMI, I try to think of ways that we can kind of maybe have a little bit more supplies in the kit than we may use, giving you guys a little bit extra. And I know not everybody likes to design to the max like me. If you're a max designer, let me know. Let me know. Thank you, Miss Elaine. Miss Elaine loves all the boho. Yes, girl. Me too. Miss Cindy says, tornado warnings here. Our neighbor county was hit hard. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry. Hey, Miss Stacy. How are you, girl? Okay, I'm going to leave one of these long. Okay. And then I think, as beautiful as these are, I think I'm going to keep these as they are. I don't think I'm going to cut them in half, okay? Also, I just want to say real quick, if you are a watcher, you're not a wreath maker, if you want to purchase this wreath that I'm going to create, it's listed on my website. It's a great price. It's going to be under $100. So if you guys want to snag it up, go to my website, tornationcreations.com. It's under the fall and boho category, and she can ship out as early as tomorrow. Okay. Only items you're going to need that aren't supplied in the kit is going to be your hot glue, good old pair of scissors. I live and breathe with zip ties and pipe cleaners, so that's what I have on my hand that I'm going to use as an excess, okay? We're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. I'm going to start with my larger piece. I'm going to dip that in glue. We're also going to zip tie it in, though, okay? This is a large piece, so we're going to stabilize it. It was a wild night in Arkansas. Oh, no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Are you guys okay? Are you guys safe? Okay. So I'm kind of curving it along with the grapevine. And I'm going to design mine so it's going on, this is my right hand, so it's going on my right, okay? But if you guys want to design it the other way, go for it. Like I say, when you're designing, put your own spin on it. Do what looks good to you. I'm just here to kind of give you a baseline, an idea maybe. Okay, I'm going to zip tie this bad boy in between And I'm just gonna attach a zip tie to the grapevine to keep that curve and to help bear the weight of that, okay? Miss Angel says I give her all sorts of ideas. Well, thank you, friend. Thank you. Okay, come on, y'all. Look how pretty that plume is. Is that not gorgeous? Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. I love it. Okay, so then we're gonna come in. We're gonna come in with our blonde underneath it. This is our larger piece of blonde. Thank you so much, guys. What do you guys think about this kit that I created? Do you like it? Did you have ideas of how it was gonna go? Are you surprised? Tell me what you will think. This is how we, we grow and we get better. Oh, yes, be safe. Miss Stacy says she loves the color. Thank you. Hey, guys, welcome in. So I'm going to take the other blonde piece, okay? And I'm actually going to do the opposite, okay? And then we're going to take our, let's see, I'm going to fan these out just a little bit. Like I said, they're all wired, okay? Nervous about making your first bow? What do you have to be nervous about? You got this. You got this. I promise. Secret to boho is have that flow. Get that flow, okay? You got to have some movement. That's really the secret, okay? That's what it wants. It wants to do some talking. It wants to have some hippie movements, okay? Just think of it that way. All right, so I'm bending them, shaping them just a little bit. I'm going to go the opposite way. Do I need to trim this down a little bit? I need to trim it. Where'd my big old honkers go? Oh, I'm going to trim it down just a little bit. And I will tell y'all, most boho stems are really thick stems. So if you're going to work a lot more in boho, you probably are going to want to get some good bolt cutters. Okay. All right, so we're going to plop this bad boy in right opposite. Ooh, she's already starting to shape up. I can see where she wants to go. I always say that about my designs. Let the pieces do the talking to you, okay? I don't know. Do y'all think I'm crazy? Does anyone else, if you're a crafter or a wreath maker, even if you're not a craft maker, like if you're a shirt maker or you're a tumbler maker, do you guys ever talk to what you're doing? I don't know. I feel like that's just kind of normal with a creative person. Miss Stacy says, I'm not a boho girl, so I need these kits. Get them. There are limited quantities though, okay? So there are only a few, but you can use my code TC20 for the TMI kit, this one, and you'll get 20% off plus free shipping if you purchase the kit by itself, which is phenomenal. All right, I'm going to stick this one in right under there. And I am trying to find the larger and thicker branches because those are the ones that are going to support the weight a little bit better. All right, I'm going to cut this longer one. I thought I was going to keep it long, but I think I'm going to end up cutting it in short. Thank you, Miss Nicole. Thank you. Awesome. I appreciate it. Y'all are awesome. Okay. Who all has purchased any of the other kits from TMI? Who all has purchased any other kits from TMI? Let us know. Also, if this isn't your vibe, if this isn't your style, it's totally okay. We have several other kits that are coming up. I have a frame kit that's coming up. It's not a wreath. It's a frame design. It went viral on Facebook and Instagram. So I thought, what a great way to try it out. Miss Kim got the skull kit. Thank you, Miss Kim. I'm excited to see what you do with it, my friend. I'm very excited to see what you do with it. I think all of them are going to be so cool and so unique to see. I am here for it. All right, so then here's how we're doing so far with our shaping. okay? We've got a little bit more heavy on one side than we do on the other. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Krista girl, you're amazing. You're amazing, Krista girl. I think it really needs to be a little heavy. I think it really needs to be a little heavy on the opposite side. So that's just a perfect example of how my brain works. I thought I was gonna go this way, but I really think I want it heavy on the one side. So it's definitely gonna need a zip tie. So we're gonna reinforce it, okay? And I am dipping my pieces in hot glue. I get that question a lot. You guys just don't see that part on camera. But I promise you, I am. Ooh, that just sits lovely. Okay, I'm gonna let that cool before I zip tie it because I don't want to burn my fingers. But for those of my friends watching and looking out for me, don't let me forget, okay? Because sometimes I will forget. We're gonna prep our hydrangea. We're gonna pull our leaves. I'm gonna put my bow in last. I'm gonna put my bow in very, very last, okay? All right, here we go. Who all is interested or who all is going to purchase this kit? Let me know. Hey, Miss Elizabeth, how are you? How are you? Hi, guys. I'm not sure, Miss Kim. Boho pieces are normally flowy and airy, normally neutral colored, but boho has become so popular that they're now dyeing boho in a lot of colors. So, you know, you're not just restricted to neutrals. I've seen dyed pampas grass that's pink or purple, blue, actually blues are really hard to find, but and a large variety of colors. Yes. All right, so we're filling in some of those brown tones that we did heavy on the left. We're gonna balance a little bit out on the right. All right, hang on. There we go. And these leaves are wired too, so you can manipulate them, okay, to how you want them to be. Aw, what? Shy just bought the kit. Thank you, girl. Okay, if you bought the kit, please send me your finished designs because I would love to see what you all do with them. When we did the succulent kit, I was amazed at how everyone did theirs just a little bit different and they all were so beautiful. So if you purchase this boho kit, please send me photos. You know, I always try to ask permission before I share anything, but I love sharing onto my page too. My decor is coastal boho. Ooh, so you probably have like pale blues. That would be in creams. That would be really, really, really pretty. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Heck yes. All right, I'm scattering these maple leaves. I don't even know if they're maple leaves. I'm scattering them kind of around to break up all the cream. Okay. So we're creating a little bit of a background. This one I stuck in to create some depth and a dimension, just like I did here and here. We're gonna add some more though. I don't even think we're gonna need all of these stems. So you're gonna have leftovers, okay? I think you are definitely gonna have leftovers here. Miss Kim says she can't wait to add blue to it. Oh, okay, girl. Thank you so much. Thanks, TMI. Y'all be safe. Y'all be safe. Have a good one, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. TMI is awesome, you guys. Okay, we're going to come in on the bottom. Add some popping out on the bottom here. There we go. So this is leaning a little into fall, but that's okay by me. If you want to keep it neutral, leave these out, leave these and design with these for a fall project. And you could just fill it up with the pampas. And you're good to go for a beautiful boho design, okay? I'm going to use the leaves though. I think they add a really, really pretty bit of depth and dimension. Okay, so now I'm going to rotate my board because remember I always try to teach, look for the holes, right? Here's a hole and here's a hole. So we got to fill those gaps. Okay, even if we only see parts of the leaves. There we go. Oh, yes. Yes. On a whim, I really am liking how this is coming together. Well, thank you. Hey, Miss Lori. Miss Lori has announced her presence. She is new here. Please, everyone, welcome her in. Is anyone else here new? If you are new, please say hi. I promise you we're a great group of people. We love to hang out, laugh, share, encourage each other. A lot of times when I'm live and if I'm not teaching, we will be hanging out on TikTok and we blare music, and I'm sorry, forgive me, but I do tend to sing. So, you know, just that bothers you. Just turn the volume down. Hey, Miss Teresa. She just ordered the kit too. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. I hope you enjoy designing with it. I hope it springs creativity. I just love it, and I was so excited about designing this kit. So I can't wait to hear what you guys do with it. All right, I've got one leaf left. Who has been watching me long enough to know what I'm gonna do with one leaf? Because we can't just leave one leaf in here. We can't. That's just that's a crime. What am I gonna do with one leaf, right? Okay. On a whim says, I think I'm going to have to order this kit. Oh, thank you. Miss Gina says, hi, I'm new. Just purchased the kit. Well, thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, so this is at TMI Gifts for anyone that's new or you're just popping in. This kit is something I hand created at tmigifts.com. They're located in Golden, Mississippi. They're a family-owned business. I love and adore them. I can't say enough good things about them. They're just a great group of people. We always laugh too much till our bellies hurt and have the best of times. And so this kit, there are only limited quantities here, okay? So you guys can use my code TC20, and if you're purchasing just the kit by itself, you'll get free shipping on the kit. So if you're doing other shopping with TMI, you can use my code on anything, not just the kits. But if you're adding to your cart, check out separately, okay? That way you get the free shipping on this plus my discount. So that's just a little pro tip there. Just a little pro tip. All right, so now we're gonna snag in our gorgeous hydrangea. Hello, hello. Welcome in, guys. Thank you so much. Hey, Courtney. What's up, girl? How are you? Thanks, friend. And hey, you guys, if I am not the right wreath maker for you, you know, we all vibe with different people. Miss Courtney with Southern Owls, she just popped into the chat. She's my wreath bestie. She has a great, huge variety of wreath kits from TMI that she designed herself too. So if this isn't your vibe, check out what Miss Courtney has too, okay, y'all? I am a big believer, and if finding your right people. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, we could stop there, but we're gonna tuck some ribbon in. Okay, we're gonna tuck some ribbon in. Oh, Miss Janie, thank you so much. Y'all are too sweet. Thank you. Oh yes, I do need to tie that one piece in now that it dried. Thank you for the reminder, friends. Okay, I need a good zip tie, a long one, and I'm gonna grab my pipe cleaner for my bow. Okay, let me grab that real quick. Okay. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Thanks, TMI. We got through this really fast too. I'm telling you, we kind of knocked this out super fast. Okay. I think we're gonna do this as a hand bow. Are all my easy bow maker folks freaking out? I'm an easy bow maker, but I've been challenging myself to make some more hand bows to, you know, get over my fear of it. And TMI encouraged me to, and so I'm pushing and continuing that development, okay? So For those of you that want to make this on the bow maker, we can do it on the bow maker first. Okay, I'm just not going to zip tie it. Then we're going to do it by hand. Okay? Thank you, Stephen. Thank you. Yes, a hand bow for the win. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to dovetail. I am going to angle cut my ribbon, which makes this particular ribbon print really nice because it's already got the grid lines for you. So it makes it easy to follow up that diagonal line. Thank you so much, Team I. Yeah, so if anyone wanted to snag this up, it is listed on my website at tarnationcreations.com. This design, you just will see a picture of all the supplies, but it can ship out as early as tomorrow, and we will get that to you. All right. So for our bow maker, I'm going to start on my right. I'm going to do a long tail. We're going to do a long tail. We're going to do a 13-inch tail for my easy bow makers, okay? Pinch and twist. We're then going to do a 6.5-inch loop, okay, on each side. Thank you, Stacy. Karen says, love it. Thank you. Why is there a push to hand make bows lately? You know, I think it's, I don't know that it's necessarily a push. That's a great question. I think I'm really comfortable with the easy bow maker. I'm not comfortable with hand bows. And so as a designer, I'm always looking at ways that I can push myself and challenge myself. And so for me, hand bows are a weakness. So I'm trying to improve in that area. And I figure if anyone else feels the same way, maybe it might encourage others to work on areas that maybe they may struggle with. And I'm not the best. I'm working on it. And so I just thought it might be a good way to lead by example. That's all. That's all, you know? Okay, so we did one loop on one side, and we're going to do 2 loops on one side. This is where it's going to be a little bit different than what I normally make, okay, y'all? So you got to be paying attention. So we did a 6.5-inch loop on each side. Then we did a single loop on the left that was a 5-inch loop. Okay, so we have 2 loops here, only 1 loop on the bottom. This is where I'm breaking some rules here. Okay, I'm going to keep my tail long. I may cut it once it gets up there, but I'm going to keep it long at a diagonal again. Okay. And then we're going to go in with our 1.5-inch on top. Hey, Miss Terry. Hi, Angie. Hi, friends. I have carpal tunnel, so hand bows are hard. The easy bow maker helps my hands so they don't hurt. Yes, Miss Nan, I love that. I love that. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know, my hands hurt too after a while. So if you are in the same boat, use your bow maker, okay? Use, like I always say, use what works best for you. If I'm here to inspire you, that's awesome. That's awesome. All right, who's already getting in the fall? Is anyone else in the fall vibes? Is anyone else in the fall vibes yet? I mean, today was my kiddo's last day of school. So I'm feeling summer vibes, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. TMI Gifts also has the M bow maker, so it's an updated version. Mine is really pretty outdated and old. So if you guys want a new bow maker, you can get those at tmigifts.com too, and you can use my code TZ20 on that as well. All right, so we did 1 long tail, 1 loop. I'm going to do 1 loop at 5, another loop at 5. Okay. And then I'm going to do a fake out, okay? I'm going to loop it over so it's got just a little tiny inch right here where my fingers are. Just a tiny itty bitty little loop because we want our tail down. It'll be hidden. It'll be hidden. We're going to match our tails, keep them long. All right, so we're gonna pick that bad boy up. So this is what our bow is looking like if we were to do it on the Easy Bow Maker. You know, for kicks and giggles, we've got the time. We kind of sped through this pretty quickly. So we're gonna zip tie it. I'll make a hand bow with the ribbon next, okay? Love fall design, says Miss Kim. Heck yes, girl. Heck yes, I'm here for it. I love making fall designs. Makes me think about cooler weather. All right, pipe cleaner, zip tie, boom. I'm just gonna pinch down that little loop that we had in there. Like I said, it's barely visible. Fluff these out a little bit. And then where I would place this, I'm not gonna place it because we're gonna do a hand bow, okay? Where I would place this would be either on this side, or I actually think it would be really pretty tucked in, falling under, okay? But let's do a hand bow now. Let's do a hand bow. Are y'all with me? Who's a little bit nervous about their hand bow technique? I'm no one to be teaching a hand bow, but I'm here as an example to say if you struggle with it, you can do it too, okay? All right, so we're gonna do that 13-inch tail, okay? Pinch. I'm not gonna twist. I'm eyeballing my loop. Pulling it up nice and taut. I am pinching and twisting. I'm eyeballing my loop, but you can pick your loop up, and that tells me that they're not even. Now, you don't have to have it even, but I like them even, so I'm gonna pull it out just a little bit more. Okay, so now we are even. Yes, I'm live on Facebook right now, so if you're following me on Facebook, please do so. My Facebook page is tarnationcreations.com. I'm sorry, that's my website. My Facebook page is Tarnation Creations, just no space. Oh, what am I saying? So if you all aren't following me on Facebook, please do so. And then on the YT, it is Tarnation Creations as well. Okay, so we're going shorter loop in front, larger loop in the back for our hand bow. That's how we're doing it by hand, okay? And I did 2 on one side and just 1 on the other. So then we're gonna come down with our tail and cut our tail. And we're making sure we're keeping all limbs and fingers away from that blade. Some of y'all saw me cut myself making a hand bow, so I have learned a lot of new tricks. All right. Ooh, this is a good ribbon. Look at that. It's already curling on itself. It's already curling on itself. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, so we're then going to take our 1.5 inch, place it on top. I'm going to open my thumb and first finger, make a little room. Nope, we're not twisting. We are just adding to it. So it's going to be just a small loop. Okay, and then another small loop. I'm gonna match up my loops here. They look good. Hey, Miss Angela, thank you. I appreciate it, girl. Create a little fake tension here for a fake loop. Pull that down for our tail. And just do a simple diagonal cut. Okay. Then we're going to take our zip tie, and we'll compare the hand bow to the easy bow. I think I'm going to know which one I'm going to prefer and which one I'm going to like more, but that's okay. That's okay, right? We'll do a fun little comparison, which is always a good thing to do. Okay. Thanks, friends. Is anyone just popping in and joining late? If you are popping in and joining late, let me know. Say hi. We are working on a wreath kit that I got to design from TMI Gifts. I believe they're still in stock, but they are limited quantities. And you can use my code TC20, and that's on anything you guys are shopping at TMI. Also, they released brand new D. Stevens ribbons today. Bernie says I walked away for a few minutes and bam! Well, thank you. Okay. Ooh, we didn't do too bad. Look how similar they came out. Okay. Hi, there's growth there. I see progress. I see progress on hand bows versus easy bows. All right, we can do it. We can totally do it. All right, so now we're gonna get this bad boy in. Thank you. Y'all are too sweet. So now I'm gonna try and show y'all what my vision was for flopping the loops over. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna be a little bit different. So I'm gonna rotate my board so I can see it, and then I'll show it to y'all. I promise. I promise I'll show it to y'all, but I gotta make sure I do it right. Oh, I don't know that did I ever zip tie that other piece in? I may have to do that. All right. This is probably one of the more tedious tasks, is feeding your pipe cleaner through the grapevine. And that's why a lot of people like to do their bows first, okay? I like to do my bows first a lot of times too, but I really wanted to get the movement of this first. That was what was really more important for me. Hello, hey Miss Maddie, how are you? How are you, girl? Miss Maddie, y'all, was the one with those mad throwing skills for the video it took to make this. Let me tell ya, I was fully prepared to have to make that tossing video multiple times, but no, Miss Maddie was a pro. She must have played some ball in her game, in her youth, because she was on it. And it's not easy to throw pompous pieces or rolls of ribbon. She did a great job tossing, and I'm not good at catching. So that is all her. That is all her. All right, I'm just fluffing my tails out. And this is actually what I had envisioned for my bow. I didn't want it to be a traditional bow because boho designs are not traditional. They're a little flowy. They're a little outside the box. They don't need to be perfect, okay? They can be big and loopy. And so this is exactly what I was going for. So we see the loops. It gives a little bit of depth and dimension. If that's not your style though, you can just do a hanging loop, okay? You can always hang it down straight. If that's a little too out of the comfort zone, you can always do something a little bit more like that. It really just comes down to fluffing your bow, okay? That's all it comes down to, is just fluffing your bow, or if you're unhappy, pull it out. You've already got the ribbon. Just remake it. Make it a few more times. This was exactly the look that I was going for though. I wanted something to balance out the weight of what we did over here. Thank you guys. Thank you. Y'all are awesome. Okay, so what do y'all think? Do you feel like you have a better grasp on what it means to design with boho pieces now? Do y'all feel like you can tackle boho? We did boho, a little boho fall, okay? I think it turned out beautiful. I hope you guys learned something new. I hope you had a little fun. Yes, this was designed to be a great wreath for beginners, because that was one of the biggest questions I had when I was at TMI was people wanted to have things that might be easy and the supplies were already picked out and they didn't have to do all that. So I did do that on purpose. We're going to zip tie our pompous piece in. Thank you for the reminder. Thanks, guys. All right, let's get that piece in real quick, and then we'll be good to go. You guys want to see the next kit that we're going to be working on? Thank you, Miss Candy. Thank you, Connie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. And again, if someone in the video chat maybe wasn't a wreath maker per se, if you wanted to purchase this wreath, you can certainly purchase this wreath outright from my website, and it's under $100. So you can snag it up and she'll be yours. You'll be ready to decorate now through summer, through fall. This would be a great fall boho wedding piece, I think. It would be really, really pretty for a fall wedding. Lots and lots of fall weddings are going on. Okay. Oh, we're gonna make, oh, I lost it. Oh, I'm gonna take it down. Hang on, hang on. I can only do boho with you, said Stacy. What? Yes, Miss Barbara. This boho wreath that I made, a little boho, little fall. This is an entire kit that I created at tmigifts.com. Kits are limited quantities. And if you guys wanted to snag up the kit, you can use my code TC20. You'll get 20% off plus free shipping if you purchase the kit by itself. Now, if you're wanting to do more shopping, you'll just check out separately, okay? Because you can't get free shipping if you're adding things to your cart. All right. Hello, friends. Okay, let's talk about our next TMI Tuesday. Are y'all ready? If y'all have calendars, you want to write this down, and then I'm going to show you what we're doing, okay? We are doing our next TMI Tuesday, holy moly, on June 3rd. TMI Tuesday is happening June 3rd, okay? We're going to be doing a floral frame design. So this is not going to be a wreath. Who has seen the video that went viral with the frame floral pieces? Has anyone seen, do y'all know what I'm talking about? Where they take a frame, okay? You take a frame, not a wreath. We're not doing a wreath. And it's not a centerpiece. It's a wall piece, I guess you'd say. I don't know. A little bit different, okay? You're going to get your full floral foam block. Okay, I'm just showing you the supplies that come in the kit. It's going to be a little bit more summery design, okay? You're going to get some blue roses. You were just going to do one of these as Angel, huh? You're going to get some greens. You're going to get some purples. This is all wild flowers, okay? That was my vision. Some gorgeous oranges. I don't even know what is this? Butylon spray? I don't know, but aren't they pretty? Aren't they really pretty? Okay, so those are our florals plus a filler. Okay, so this is our filler. And then the ribbon we're going to use is the new deluxe ribbon. I've been talking about this for a while. I love the deluxe ribbon and all the themes, all the colors. I picked out this 7/8 inch butterfly. So I thought it would be just a really pretty summer design, okay? It'll probably be our last summer piece that we do, but I thought it would be really fun. We're just gonna do a 7/8 inch. And again, you're gonna get the whole roll. We're only gonna use a little bit of it, but we're gonna be teaching something different, something out of the box. What do y'all think? I can't wait to come up with it together with you guys. I hope this is gonna be another one of those kits that you guys get and you kind of do your own spin on it, because I think this is something that could be interpreted a lot of different ways. So I think it could be really, really, really cool thing to do. I think it would be a great thing if you sell at craft fairs, if you sell multiples on Etsy. I mean, I put together the kit at TMI and it does come with this picture frame. So you don't have to go scourging through garage sales or thrift stores for a nice, beautiful frame. If you wanted to paint this frame, you easily could. Okay, if you wanted to paint it blue to kind of contrast with the butterfly ribbon, I think that would be Really, really cool. You could paint it orange, yellow. You do a pop of pink or purple. So it really is giving just a ton of ideas. And then the back of the frame does have places for you to hang it on your wall, okay? So, something outside the box. A little creative. Miss Lori was the one at TMI that inspired me to kind of take this on. I had seen them around. I had seen that it was a really popular trend. And I was kind of like, I don't know, I've never done something like that. But she really kind of gave me the nudge because I think Miss Lori is a fabulous designer. She is one that I think absolutely designs outside the box. So if you guys aren't following Miss Lori, she's the designer at TMI Gifts. If you need inspiration from her, thinking outside the box, she is a great one to follow along with, okay? You will not regret it. So, do y'all have any questions for me before we hop off? If anyone wanted to claim this, let me know. I'm excited for our next kit. We have, oh my goodness, we have some fun kits planned. We have a skull kit planned with a skull head centerpiece. We've got a Christmas bell swag. That was one of the biggest things everyone asked me for, was they wanted me to design a bell swag kit. We did it. We made it happen. And so that's going to be part of our Christmas in July. So if you guys have been shopping the kits that we create, you can get them all right now. You don't have to wait until I design with them. It's already on their website. You can see the supplies. You just, if you want to do your own thing, do your own thing. If you want to watch me, you'll have it in plenty of time to watch me. But you can get any of the kits that are listed on the TMI site with me. They're all already listed through the summer. So you guys are going to get covered for Christmas in July. I think we have a fall piece planned. We've got a winter centerpiece planned because everyone asked me for centerpieces too. So we did 2 centerpieces in kits this summer. So we got a lot coming up. I'm really excited about it. I hope you guys had fun tonight. If you have any questions, let me know. If you are shopping around at TMI Gifts, feel free to use my code TC20. You'll get 20% off anytime you're shopping at TMI, not just on the kits, not just tonight, anytime at all. Hello, friends. And this piece is listed on my website. I will update the photo here shortly. But I hope you guys have a great night. And for those of you that are kiddos are out of school, happy out of school. It was my kiddos last day, so I hope you guys have a great time off school. All right, guys, that's it for me. Have a good one. Thanks so